Welcome back. In this video, we'll be setting up our AWS user pool. So we'll create a new file in our utility directory, AWS userpool.js. So we'll go ahead and import some dependencies. But before we do that, I would love to stop the server and install those dependencies. So npm I AWS -SDK then I give space Amazon identity Cognito identity JS, and I give space. The next one will be Node-fetch. You see the use of this very soon. So that's going to be installing. So in the meantime, we just give that time to install and go ahead writing some of the codes. So in order to understand basics of what I'm doing in this file, you can just go ahead to AWS documentation. They have their npm site. You can just go ahead and read most of how to set up your AWS file. So this file basically will just carry most of the credentials we need to perform any AWS operation. So we'll go ahead and import Cognito user pool from Amazon Cognito identity JS. After that, we'll import AWS, then we'll structure the next one, which is Cognito identity credentials. Yes, Cognito identity credentials from AWS SDK. Yes. Then go ahead and import Node.fetch from Node.fetch. Yes. Then we will now call the Node.fetch with a global prefix. Global.fetch equals to Node.fetch. Now hit enter. The next line will now be aws.config.region equals to process.env.aws region. Yes, then the next one will be aws.config.credentials equals to new Cognito identity credentials. Open parentheses and open curly braces and hit enter. So identity pool ID will be process.env.identity pool ID. Yes. Then the next one will create a variable which will be const-pool data. I have a Tab9 Pro plugin installed. So open curly braces and assign user pool ID to our env variable and our client ID to its designated env variable. Then finally, we'll export const AWS user pool equals to new Cognito user pool. So open parentheses and call our pool data in there. Yes, I think this is basic to set up our credentials. So our server terminal is giving some errors, so I'm going to rerun that. I think maybe it's due to my network. So that's going to take some little time to load. I'm going to install all the needed dependencies, and that's it. So see you guys in the next video.